What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the now 14th episode of the Pass to Knife series. I had very high expectations for this week. I was confident that we were going to break the record for profit. Well, let's just say that things didn't quite go as planned, because as you know, some very small insignificant event happened this week that totally didn't disable the market for 3 consecutive days. Before we start analyzing it though, please smash the like button because it really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And you guys have been killing it lately, alright? Thank you. Let us recap what happened so far. So I bought a pass on a brand new account, Stonker2, and my goal is to transform this pass into a dream knife, the Paracord Knife Slaughter. To do that, I'm gonna have 2 sources of income: the sale of Broken Fang cases, which I get from stars obviously, and my ability to flip items on the community market. I have been flipping items on the community market for more than a year now, and I've made a ton of videos on how to find these items and how to decide whether you should buy or not. So if you want to learn how I'm doing it, then go check out the other videos on my channel after this one, of course. For this challenge, I am flipping items from CSGO, Dota 2 and Team Fortress 2. Though about 95% of the time I'm only flipping Dota 2 items from one chest specifically. That is the hollow chest of the Dark Tide. I do this mainly because the items inside of it are always profitable due to high demand, and also there are 64 items in that chest, so you get a good amount of variety. The demand stays high because these are the only items that you can do trade ups with in Dota 2. And also because whenever someone wants to equip one of these items, the item is no longer marketable. So that makes it a really easy way to turn profit on these items. This week I've done a good amount of variety, having flipped more TF2 and CSGO items than usual. But I only buy and sell items from these games whenever my current Dota 2 buy orders are not getting fulfilled. Alright, now I want to address the biggest event from this week, and its impact on the market and my success in flipping. First of all, a massive downside to the armor sale was that the market was effectively disabled for almost 3 full days. Even when the market wasn't actually turned off, I still couldn't list the items for sale, and so I was just stuck with about 200 items in my inventory. All the profit that I did this week was really just done in 4 days. I'm not 100% sure why, maybe because of luck, maybe because of skill, but my flipping success has not been impacted by the armor sale as much as it could have. You see, in the past week I've used a mix of strategies. One of the strategies I used was to place very low buy orders, and because I placed them on the right items at the right price at the right time, I managed to flip some of these items for up to 20% profit. Another major factor that has helped me profit as much as I did this week was just the attention being shifted away from these items. Therefore, a lot of the competition that was there during the previous weeks is no longer. Of course, nobody is perfect, and there are things that I wish I did differently this week. For example, the fact that I was holding on to 60 euros worth of expensive items. That's almost half of my whole portfolio. I really could have done better if I just didn't lock my money into those items. Of course, that was not the plan, and I was planning to get rid of these items ASAP, but things often don't go as planned, and the prices dipped way under my desired price, so I decided to hold instead of selling them off, just hoping to see the market climb back up. Alright, now it's time for the reveals. Our total profit for this week was 12.92 euros. The all-time total comes up to 156 euros. Now let's take a look at what knives we can afford to buy with this sum of money. The first one that caught my attention is the Star Trek Huntsman knife Damascus steel in factory new. This one looks hella badass. Next up we got the Star Trek Navaja knife Doppler in factory new condition. And last but not least, we got the Star Trek God knife Gamma Doppler in factory new condition as well. This week's possible knives are actually amazing, way better than what we had so far. And I'm just excited to continue because every week it's better and better and better. As you remember, last week I said that I would need about 9 more weeks to get the Paracord Knife Slaughter if I were to get 10% profit per week. Well, this week we got 9%, slightly below average, but I think that is acceptable considering the circumstances. There's a question that I get asked very often: how much time do I spend flipping these items? Well, in the beginning of this challenge I could spend 2 hours daily, but now that I have more experience and I have adjusted my strategies, it doesn't take me more than 1 hour per day to list the items for sale, and putting buy orders I don't have to do often because I just do it once a week. I know flipping items may sound complicated, but it really isn't. The beginning may be slow, but once you get going, you start making more and more and more, and if you can get 10% increase weekly, I think that you've done really well. If you want to try flipping but you're not so sure where to start, you can join me on my live stream where I just flip items, explain it, and have some fun. I have finally set a streaming schedule for myself, so I will live on YouTube every Tuesday and Saturday at 7 PM GMT plus 2. And yeah, today is Tuesday, so I'll be live. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and entertaining. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments or come join our Discord community and ask it there. Have a good rest of the day. Bye bye.